Hi guys, welcome to another Southway 1943 video. Today is a update. Sorry it's been quite a while since my last update. I've been busy with the railway, but also having trouble with the COVID-19 sourcing bits and pieces to be able to do any more on the railway. But there has been quite a few bits and pieces being done. So we'll go along. First of all, we now have depot lights in the depot area. Now there is two of them at the moment. This was just a test to see how they came out and if I liked them. These are again from Kytes Lights, the gentleman based in the Isle of Wight. They're 4 LEDs, so if you can imagine, underneath the board there is 4 wires, 4 black wires and 4 red wires for each one of them. So you've obviously got to wire them all up individually and then plug them in, and then wire up to your bus wires or your power supply, whichever you're using. But they are very, very bright, very, very effective, and they are very good. From the last time, as you saw me saying about my roads, and as you can see, the road is now permanently fixed. The houses are now also fixed onto a piece of plywood as a backboard, and we also now have working street lights. At the moment there is 8 in there. Sorry, not 8, there is 6 in there, and there will be another 2 being put in relatively soon. It's also been static grassed for this bit. I have put board as well onto the back of my retaining walls just to give them a bit more help and rigidity. I haven't fixed them yet because this is still an area that's being worked on, because there will be changes underneath in the future. What else is new? Well, as we can see, the Townsend Road has been extended, and as you can see, the static grass has come all the way down. So I'm starting to get used to the static grass. And as you can see now, the tunnel section has been static grassed, and I wouldn't say detailed, but obviously I've tried to represent, like waste grounds, disused ground. And as you can see, I don't know how I did it, but I like the way the grass has come out. There is a connection from, there's a piece of cardboard from there all the way to here, and obviously that's where it joins. But if you look, it doesn't look like a join with the static grass. It just looks like the ground's got a nice dip in there. And I must admit, I've put WWS's like burnt grass, there's summer grass, spring grass. There's a lovely little mix in there. There's ballast been put down before the static grass went down, and before the static grass and the ballast there's also some brown scatter underneath of that. That has also carried on over to here. We now have static grass along this section. So from this section here right round and all down that way, it's all been static grassed. It's been a learning curve. Again, I am using the peco PSG static grass applicators with the peco layering glue and then the spray glue. And again, I don't know how I did it, but as you can see, it's come up with a very, very good effect. I put the bushes into, these are the Woodland Scenics. I think these are the dark green bushes, I believe, if I remember rightly. They've all been put in. Also been made this little like old scene, an overgrown GWR like hut for the workers that was built years and years ago, way back. It's a Wills kit. They come in a pack of 2. Built this one, sprayed it with me my spray gun, and then dotted it around. And as you can see, there is a very tiny but overgrown pathway where workers can hide out in there if it's pouring down with rain. But as you can see, all the static grass has been done, all the scattering's been done on this section. And if I quickly walk around the back, and as you can see on the other side of the tunnel, there is more work on the static grass on this side as well. Nothing's happened up this section at the moment. Obviously, again, it's because of the COVID-19. I'm still waiting for Metcalfe to come back and start building their car kits, so I can get the church and the tarmac and start doing this area, because everything is getting very, very hard to get. At least Peco are now back online, and then they are now starting to get stuff out to the shops again. With the park scene, we now also have lights on the park scene. Again, these lights are from Kytes Lights. They come in a pack of 5, and I think they were £10 for the pack of 5. Now, what I've done is, obviously, because of the open mouth section, I've had to design the lights so obviously they can go through here and then down through the baseboards, and then they connect to my bus wire for my lights, which runs from there all the way down and all the way down the back of the new station area. Now, these lights are so lovely. They're height adjustable. So what you have to do is, when you come, these bits here, they are loose, and obviously you can make them to whatever size you want. But what I did is I literally just glued them right to the base of the lamppost, and I think they are an absolute, for £10, I think it was £10, I can't be sure, but I will leave a link to Kytes Lights website. But so just for argument's sake, for £10 for 5 of these, they are lovely. Turn the lights off in the dark, put these lights on, and they're lovely, as well as the lights that I've got down there for the depot and the street team. Now, as you know, I did have street lights already on my platforms. I now have the double ones in, and there's a set of 4 double lights that go all the way down here. And I've also put 2 more of the platform ones down there. Also new to the railway is the accurascale rawie buffer stops, which come in a pack of 2. And as you know from one of my videos, I've done a bit of a looking at these video on my channel. They are very good. But what I have done is, some of them have come up. But what I've done is I've managed to get the Train Tech buffer stops lights in between the buffer stops. It is a bit fiddly, you do have to work at it. They're not 100% stuck in at the moment, because I'm waiting at the moment for bits and pieces to come along through the post. Should have been here over the weekend, and yesterday, being Tuesday the 2nd of June today, but unfortunately I'm still waiting for pieces to come through in the post. Also, what I've also done is, now the station has a road, and it also has street lights. Now, this road is going to be, this area obviously is going to be, whoops, I'm not sure if I am, this is going to be a drop-off point. Well, this area is going to be the drop-off point. This area is going to be an access for Network Rail staff bits and pieces along here. So there's going to be a security fence going along here. The roads will be marked out for drop-off only. What else have I done? Right, so what I am going to be doing is, there's going to be a zebra crossing around here somewhere. There's going to be more paving along here, and then the roads will carry on that towards this way and up to the town scene. Further plans for the town scene is I've got to take this section out, because as you can see it is very, very close to the running lines. So what I'm going to do is take this off, cut it down by about 1 inch, so in that way I can do retaining walls in this section here. Sorry about that, it was the door closing with the wind. Because the lovely weather we're having, as soon as I wake up in the mornings I literally throw my house open. What else I've done, as you remember, there was 2 lines here and 3 lines on this side. I looked at the video, looked at pictures that I'd done for my videos, and noticed that this line was very, very sharp going into that platform. So what I've done is I've took the pins out. Obviously I only pin my track, and I moved it over to that side, and I must admit it does look better, because this line here could be used for either empty coaching stock, a DMU waiting to be going into service. It could be used for, say, like delivery of fuel tankers ready for the depot to be refueled. You know, it could be used for anything. The bits and pieces I've got coming in in the post are for the depot area. Also what I've done, I have lifted all this lot up. Before I lifted it, marked the points where obviously they need to be drilled for the point motors. They have now been done. All the holes are there ready, and they are now just waiting again for the COVID-19 to be over with, so I can get my hands on the DCC Concepts Cobalt IP point motors. That's what's going to be controlling these points. They will be controlled via my NCE power cab. But that's the station section. Also, we do have a new arrival, as you've probably seen on one of my videos, because I did a little look at video on this one, and that is the Kernow Model Railway Centre Class 150 stroke 2, if I remember rightly, or stroke 1, GWR 2-car DMU. This one is destinations from Plymouth to Penzance. As you all know, I am a Plymouth boy and Devon boy. So there we go. And the last piece that I have done, sorry guys about the movement of the camera. The last piece that I have done for this month is I've marked out on my control panel the design of the track over there for the station. Also, I have fitted LED lights in preparation for the point motors, and they are all wired up from here right along there and round to there. And if I quickly take you around here, as you can see, there is the nest of wires. Now they all have been marked up, ready with to go, so I know which one goes to which point motor, and obviously what the point motor number is going to be. And I have marked them up. Hopefully this will work on the NCE, but it will go from point 101, 102, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and then after that I will be replacing my peco point motors with the Cobalt IPs, hopefully. So these switches will come out, but I will be putting in a push button, because not only can you use your keypad on your NCE or your Hornby Elite or whichever brand of power cab you use, with the Cobalts you can also have a push button in, so you can just go, oh right, okay, I want the train to go from there into there, so you can just go bang, 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 and it'll go into there. So that's another idea that you can use with the Cobalts. But that's where we've got to at the moment, guys. Like I said, we've got a bit of work to do over there, and I'm still waiting for products for my station scene. So until the next time, guys, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.